Welcome to the Life After Life podcast, where we explore our soul's physical and non-physical journey. I'm Majona. Let's discuss angels, guides, and loved ones from the other side. Welcome back. It's so good to see you.
Wait a minute. We can't see them.
Hey, we are energy workers. We feel our way.
That's it. Well, one of the reasons is we're way up on a mountain. We're up here in Colorado doing it today.
Yes. It's beautiful and much cooler. Far cooler than Dallas. And about to rain, so that's another bonus. So today we are going to talk about a question someone emailed in, and you know I love those.
Love listener questions.
Absolutely. This one kind of made me giggle because I don't think hardly anybody's ever asked this question before. So during intimate moments or private moments, even in the shower, whatever, if all of these disincarnate beings, angels, spirits are always around, is there such a thing as privacy? Right? Who's ever thought of that perspective before?
I'm going to go check my email. I'll let you handle this one. Bye.
Chicken. You know, the truth is, yes, they're always around. But think of it this way. When we're talking about your angels or spirit guides, they know you better than you know you. And angels have been angels forever. That's their job, to protect you. Not meaning to minimize humanity or being human, but think of it this way. If somebody is a professional breeder of any sort of an animal, do they stand there and watch the offspring being created? Do they watch the fertilization process? No. That is boring, over with. That's just one of the things that species does to procreate. And I believe angels feel the same way. It's kind of like if they ever had any curiosity, that has long since been satisfied.
I wonder what they think when we're eating, too. It's like, oh, God, 20 minutes, I got to wait. 30 minutes, I got nothing to do here, right? It's like, well, they stuff this substance in their face.
And isn't really substance.
Yeah, right.
Yikes. So, yes, your angels and your guides are always available, but that doesn't mean you're connected at the hip. They're busy. They have other things going on as well, but your energy in needing them makes them come and they're available. But that doesn't mean that they're watching you all the time, every moment of the day. So I don't think we have to worry about that as far as the intimacy or private moments. All right, now on the other side, what about spirits? What about people that were living here and they have crossed over or they're earthbound? Well, that does get a little bit different. One of my, I shouldn't say one of my favorite, but this person that was earthbound was just phenomenal. I mean, neat person. And he was earthbound by choice because he was afraid to cross over. He was afraid of what was going to happen. So I was actually in the shower getting ready for work one day, and he popped in and started talking to me. And it was hilarious because with the white noise of the shower, and I had not yet begun the day, that's really a good time for me to be able to hear. My mind isn't in 500 different places. So he's just talking away. We're talking. He's asking questions, and we're having a great conversation. And then all of a sudden he goes, "Oh, my God, you're naked." And I said, "Yes, I'm in the shower. So if you're uncomfortable, turn around. But once I get out of here, I may not hear you because I'm going to be at work." So that was cute. I mean, it was kind of embarrassed, and it just all of a sudden dawned on him. I've had other communications as well, and they're so focused on their questions because they're so happy that somebody can talk to them. They're oblivious. They just want their stuff answered. And same thing, I guess old news. Sounds kind of lame maybe. I don't know.
I had an incident where a being visited me in my apartment. And I was living downtown. You know exactly this story on this. And I asked, "Why are you here?" It was a very, very famous person. If I were to say the name, you would just instantly know it. And that's why I was so confused by this energy that was so obvious that I asked, "Why are you here?" And the answer was, I saw the light shining out of the window. I saw the beacon of light that was going out and was attracted to it. Do you think that's something with it too, that it's more of just kind of a light energy kind of thing rather than a physicality?
Oh, for sure. And really that's pretty cool. And this is what they've told me, people that have crossed over and people that are earthbound, that when you can see, when you're intuitive or when you can actually see or hear them, you emit a beacon of light. That's what it looks like to them. And so they know that they can come there. And they're just focused on their stuff. That's attractive to them, especially if they're looking for help. It's kind of like a big white flag waving, I guess. I don't know. All right. If you have somebody that's coming, or you feel like you're in a private moment and you all of a sudden feel like there's somebody there, remember, this is your domain. You have free will and complete power here. So tell them to leave. And you can ask your angels to help you out with that as well. There have been times, actually a long time ago, I did feel like there was a intrusive being, and I asked my angels to send them away. And I said, you know what? If I'm in the shower or if it's an intimate time or whatever, for my peace of mind, I'm off duty. This is my private time. I'm off duty. And I ended up actually setting office hours. It sounds kind of funny, but because there's so many out there and you can help them, that can be a full-time job. So I just set office hours in Earth time. These are the hours that I'm willing to communicate and help people cross over or answer questions. And my angels were fabulous with that. So remember, they are there to help. This is just another way they can help you.
All right, let me throw you a scenario and see, because as you were mentioning that, this one could be a very real situation. Let's say somebody loses their spouse. They are still young and have a lot of life left. They remarry. Should they be concerned of that spouse coming around?
That's a great question. Again, once you leave this life experience and you're on the other side, you have access to all of the knowledge, right? You are no longer seeing from a limited earth perspective, and love is the goal. I don't know truly that I know of anybody that is married or in a very committed relationship, and if one partner is dying, that they actually look at the other and say, don't you ever be happy again. Don't you ever fall in love again. You want that for each other. You want each other to be happy. And when you're on the other side and in that loving presence all the time, just basking in it, you certainly are not going to begrudge somebody in your soul pod that's still incarnate having a love life.
Or two people, right? Because you might have had to slide out so that somebody else that you had a contract with could slide in, and fulfill the plan.
Yeah.
It could all be a tapestry, just a beautiful tapestry where we look at it with earthly eyes and say, well, jealousy or something ego-based that says, oh, don't you ever do that. While we look at it from 10,000 feet or 10,000 miles.
Whatever, another dimension.
It's a whole different picture.
Very different, yeah. And, remember, love is the key. It's all based in love, and ego and jealousy are not part of love. I want to make sure, because I don't want to be accused of being Pollyanna, there are beings out there that you don't want in your space. And just like on Earth, there would be people that would not mind watching through the window when you don't know they're there, or you would not want them there. So yes, that's a possibility. And you have a really safe, quick fix for that. Hey, angels, make sure that, this is my private time. If there's anybody around, run interference, take them away, whatever your verbiage is. And then it's just a non-issue.
I think in parting, I've got to say, if I ever conk out before you do, don't you ever.
Notice he could not say that without laughing. And I love you too. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for listening. We love to hear from you. Love your questions. You can get us at Majona at lifeafterliferadio.com. Check out the website, lifeafterliferadio.com, and we will see you again soon. Namaste.